Alrighty, just arrived at the Contemporary, as you see, just behind me. And we are just heading now to Magic Kingdom, which is only going to be about a 5-minute walk. The rain has stopped, which is nice. It's still cold, so it feels like 0 degrees. So I'm hoping that the rain doesn't pick up again. It should be done, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited, to be honest. Like I said, this is something I've always really wanted to do. Never really had the opportunity to do it. And it just so happened that when I looked last night, it was available to book. So I thought, since I had the day off, why not do it? You know, be spontaneous, do these things whilst I can. Off in the distance, Space Mountain. Oh, zoom in. There she is. Happy 50-year anniversary. Another tour I really want to do whilst I'm here is the Wild Africa Trek. That is like $220, something like that. It's a 3-hour tour, lunch included. But I definitely want to do that when it's a bit warmer. I think that'll, yeah, because I think that means, I could be wrong, I think when it's warmer, more animals are out. I mean, again, that could be a big lie. Also because it's outside all day, and you're in like harnesses and stuff, I think that'd be a bit nicer to do when it's warmer. We're inside. It's 10 to 8 right now. I've never been, well, probably when I was a kid, but I've not been into the park this early in a very long time. Hood is up. It was raining in the queue, typical. Yeah, very rainy day in Magic Kingdom. Oh, flags at half mast. Anyways, I have to head over into Town Square. Oh, don't want to zoom in there. Because that is where I check in for the tour. So I'm going to head on in and see what the plan is, what the deal is. Let's go. Alright, so we're part of the way through. Just stopped for a quick toilet break. Really great so far, really informative. Just like all the small details going down Main Street, USA, that you'd never really like look for, and all the stories and everything. It's just like, yeah, really interesting. Really enjoying it so far. As you can see, the weather has not got any better. That crane's looking really eerie in like it's kind of like the fog and the clouds. But yeah, it's kind of stopped raining, which is nice. So yeah, I'm hoping it continues to stay dry. But this is really good fun so far, really enjoying it.
And here is Skipper Darlene.
Alright, so we have just finished up on the tour. Massive shout out to Darlene. She was an amazing tour guide. We got to know so much, like she was so informative. We got to see a lot as well. We were able to go into the utilidors, which was like, has always been a dream of mine because I've always wondered what is down there, but now I know. We got to go underneath, like we were right underneath the castle. Obviously, I should probably state spoilers if you're planning on doing this, which I highly recommend. It also included lunch. You got to go, and we got to go on a couple of rides, like straight just to the front. So essentially like 2 lightning lanes as well. And at the very end, let me grab it. Oh, I'm just going to stop talking for a sec because the microphone's going to go far away. Microphone back. We got our own very own key to the kingdom, which is so cool. It's like a little badge. We also got another like small gift. Okay, hold on. Let me do that again. Switch off now if you don't want the spoiler. But and apparently this doesn't happen every time, which I don't know if it's true or not because I've only done it once. So obviously during COVID, a lot of the costumes that they had basically had to get scrapped. So they cut up loads of pieces of the costume and basically like into small Mickey Mouse heads. So I've got a very small piece of the costume. Again, let me just grab it instead of. And here it is, yeah. It's a small piece of costume, and it's kind of like it's got that green sort of like sparkle to it. I wonder if it's from Little Mermaid costume or something. But again, just a really cool little keepsake that I'm obviously going to keep forever. I'm going to put it away again. It took me ages to find. Yeah, sorry, it took me ages to find that because it's very small in my bag. But yeah, really, something really cool. Overall, like a really great trip. It was a little windy, a little rainy. We got to go in and out a few times. Obviously, nothing can do about that. It was just made it more memorable, I suppose. And we got lunch at Columbia Harbour House. The only strange thing was everyone's food was on plates, like on tables with their name. And I was walking around and mine wasn't there. Because I was the only one on the tour that was like on their own, they put it in like a to-go box, and my tag wasn't there or anything. I just found that really random. They gave it to me in the end, and I sat and joined another table, which were lovely. That's the only thing where I was just a bit confused because I was wandering around like, where is it? And then they kind of came up to me after and told me. Maybe just a note. Maybe that should be made clear at the start. But other than that, no, it was amazing. Had a great time. I think the plan is now for the rest of the day, or at least for a little while. I might just hang around in Magic Kingdom for a bit. See what the wait times are looking like. Maybe go on the People Mover, just for a nice chill for a bit. I'd love to get on Space Mountain maybe, if the queue time's low. But yeah, follow along. People Mover was a walk on. I'm trying to show you, but like, yeah, it's really rainy today.
This is
Very
the GTA
grey
Blue
weather.
Line.
Well, it means the park's quiet. It did say Space Mountain was a 25-minute wait. I'm tempted to go on after this. Yeah, it's just very grey and gloomy. Not ideal day off weather.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers.
Very
Welcome
cold still,
aboard the
very
People
cold.
Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Borat 5, your guide aboard this high...
It's giving very limited space. Oh, lights are going. And Space Mountain. Oh, and it's stopped again. It's very like back rooms though, isn't it? Little lights and stuff, just corridors, empty space. Spooky. Just got the People Mover. Now I'm just going to head into Space Mountain. Said it's a 25-minute wait. Not going to time it today, just going to take it as it is. But yeah, I love this ride. I love the queue. Alright, so it is the following day. I know that's kind of like, I couldn't show too much because obviously I couldn't film a lot of it, and I was also just taking it all in. But I just wanted to kind of wrap it up because like, yeah, it was just like a really incredible tour. Darlene, who was my tour guide, she was just so knowledgeable. She had like some amazing stories. She met Walt personally, and she talked about Imagineers in her family. Yeah, some incredible stories. And I would highly recommend this tour to anyone. I think it's excellent value for money. Gosh, it sounds so formal. Excellent. Yeah, no, I think it's great value for money. When you consider like the ride you get to go on, which like faster than Lightning Lane. You get a lunch included as well. You get a couple of like souvenirs, and then obviously you get all the knowledge and access to backstage areas, and you see all these different things. Yeah, no, it's definitely a highlight of my trip since being out here. It's just making me want to go on more backstage tours now. But speaking of, next week I've got a backstage tour of Flights of Passage, which I'm very excited for. However, I have to be at Animal Kingdom at 5:45 a.m, which is going to be tough, but it'll be very worth it. And then the week after that, I'm doing backstage Tower of Terror, so I've got a lot to look forward to. I'm just going to try and do as many more as I can now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that kind of like different type of vlog. More of a review style, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know how to round this off now. Thank you for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. Please subscribe if you're new. Please like, comment, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.